In this video, we're going to be looking at the false grip on the rings. So the false grip's really important if you're working on strict muscle ups on the rings and also ring rolls. So the position is halfway between being below the rings, so this is below the rings, and then being above the rings. So the false grip's somewhere in the middle. So it really helps to transition from being below to above the rings. When we normally grab the rings of the bar, it normally sits across here, so we're gripping it like this. With the false grip, it's actually sitting on the wrist, so the pressure's here. So we're turning the hand and gripping around like this. So make sure you put some chalk in this area here so you don't slip out of that false grip. So a great place to start is to pull it nice and close to your chest, bent arms, find that false grip and pulling it into here. So my feet are still on the ground. And then what we can do is slowly start to take more and more weight with the arms. So you can lift one leg off the ground, and then eventually once you've got that, you can lift both. Once this is comfortable, we can slowly start to extend the elbows. So we slowly start to straighten the elbows out, because the end result would be to be comfortable in this straight arm position and eventually turning the rings out. So this is where we'll start our muscle up. So the false grip is going to be really uncomfortable for a very long time. So what you need to do is expose yourself to it as much as possible. So by doing those hanging movements is a great way. You can also include it into some of your workouts. So if you're doing pull-ups on the rings, instead of holding this normal grip position below the rings, maybe see if you can do those pull-ups in a false grip. Or the progression below that would be to do rows. So I hold that false grip position, pulling in nice and tight, allowing the rings to rest on those wrists. And I drop down, try to straighten the arms out as much as I can, and then I pull up to the chest, keeping the shoulders depressed, retracting the shoulder blades. Knowing that the false grip is going to be really uncomfortable for a very long time, I want you guys to practice as much as you can. So see where you can incorporate it into your workout, so into the rows, into the hanging, into the pull-ups, and try to make it comfortable, because we're going to need it for the muscle up.